Together, we are going to show up. We are going to do the hard and diligent and important work of bridging communities, finding one another, and breaking down the barriers that have caused us to become more polarized than we've ever been. This is our moment. We may not have another. And so the work we are asking you to embark on with us is to have these conversations, to reach across difference, to break down those stereotypes of who is good and who is bad and how we view each other, and to recognize that we are in a collective battle for the future of our lives, for the future of democracy, and the world that we will leave behind. This is our work. Democracy is a practice that takes regular, daily, intentional participation. It is finding ways to connect across difference, to identify commonalities, to identify shared interests, and to move in a direction that makes us all better. We are in this together. And the only way that we will find ourselves to the other side is together. It's easy to become so disappointed and so disillusioned with everything that we are facing together as people and as a country. We know that our systems haven't been working the way that they need to. We know that people across this country are hurting. And we know that if authoritarianism takes hold, all of the gains that we have ever made will be lost. Democracy, our government, the promise of this country, those belong to us. We have to hold them and guard them and protect them. And we have to invest in them. We have to take the charge. We need to remember that we all stand on the shoulders of those who have come before us. And we've inherited so much. Of course, it's been undone, and there's so much more work to do. It is incumbent upon each and every one of us to now rise to this moment and become the shoulders upon which others stand. These threats are real. They are happening all across the world. And we know that these folks want us to be divided. They want us to see each other as enemy. They want us to redirect the hurt and the anguish that we feel about broken systems, to attribute that to the fault of others. Folks, it's like dominoes. One by one by one, if we don't unite, there will be no one left to speak up and speak out. It is not hyperbole. We are in a fundamental existential crisis, fighting for the sake of democracy around the world and in this country in ways that most of us never could have imagined. We will have to do things differently than we've done. We will have to summon the courage to have hard conversations across any issue, to regain the skills of community and taking on the complex issues. Folks would like us to believe that we are nothing more than the political identity that we assume, or that we are either good or bad. But the reality is that we are all a lot more complex than that. And we have to learn how to hold those complexities, to hold multiple truths, and to understand that there is still something that unites us. And that is that we all want a better future for ourselves and the people that we love. And the truth is, there's only one thing standing in the way of that. And that is allowing authoritarianism to rise. We are the answer. We are the people that we've been waiting for. Look, we have a lot of problems. And it's going to take a concentrated effort to rebuild this country the way it needs to be. But if we don't stand together now, the chances of us being able to do that are growing more slim every single day. This is our work, and it requires you every single day.